Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Way. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think we'll be seeing a lot of this fella, Mateo Kovacic, if he's got the freedom to get forward. He's got the athleticism, he's got the staying power, and he loves to press. And just keep an eye out for that drop of the shoulder. He loves to go past opposition players.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Now then, the ball's come loose. Orsic, oh, good spread. That is a brilliant interception. Played out to the right. Back in once more. That's not going far. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Rafael Leao to Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot, surely! He scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Sucic. Orsic. Out to the left it goes. Sosa. Sosa chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Pasalic. Looking for a decent ball in. Orsic. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Jakic plays it short. Here it is, crossed in. And it's... He goes for a shot! It's a loose ball. Diogo Costa herring after the ball here. Now it's Orsic. Sosa going full tilt down the left. Orsic. Vitinha, spread out to the left. Over to the left. Caresses it through. Pedro Neto! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Sucic. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Guardiola shifted upfield. Sucic. And it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good chance here! Just a whisker away. Kovacic calmly anticipates. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. João Neves has played it long. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Antonio Silva played over towards the opposite flank. Pasalic. Jakic. That's really well manoeuvred. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao playing out to the left flank. Sucic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. A nice touch. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a chance! And another try! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've got a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nuno Mendes. Antonio Silva, aim forwards. Guardiola. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Portugal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Portugal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Sucic. Moved on forwards. Budimir. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That is a great pick out. Now it's Pasalic. Pasalic played out towards the right wing. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. João Cancelo. Vitinha pinged towards the front line. Now it's Rafael Leao. Mendes looking to hit the byline here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nuno Mendes. Decent progress down the left. Kovacic. Portugal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Can he latch on to this? Nice control. A chance to play it in. Pasalic with the cross. Bernardo Silva, gently done. Vitinha. João Neves. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message.
Climbs up big! Kovacic. Kovacic. Jakic. Now it's Pasalic. Pasalic, it's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome we wanted.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
Croatia can make their change now with a break in play. João Cancelo. Soutalo cuts it out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Great work on the overlap. Nuno Mendes. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The message is clear, none shall pass. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's been drilled in. Too much on that, it's gone out. Guardiola shifted upfield. Kovacic. Sucic. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Budimir.
Croatia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Vitinha. Modric did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kovacic. Modric.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bernardo Silva, aim forwards. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Your reflections then, Jim. And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.